What's Grounded fam? It's your boy Johnny Gio. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Grounded Phoenix podcast. I'm all by myself right now, no one to interview, but that's alright. I got a good video for you guys today. This video is going to be about a question that I got on Instagram. I actually asked people on IG, if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. And this was a really good question, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to do a video on this shit. So the question was, where do you find motivation to keep pushing? And I was like, yo, like, where do I find motivation? And I was like, okay, so I fucking love watching YouTube videos, right? And motivational videos in particular with motivational speakers. And I was already typing this shit in. I was like, yo, check out these foods, woo woo. But then I was like, fuck, I was like, you know, this motivation shit, this feeling of motivation does not last. Like, that shit comes and it goes super quick. Like I said, it's a feeling. So I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Let me backtrack. And I was like, okay, when I get this motivation, what leads me to watch these videos that I watch? Because you can watch these videos and be pumped and motivated, but if there is no action taken, that fucking motivation don't mean shit. It really means nothing. So where do you find the power to take action on this motivation? And the answer is simple. It comes from drive. It comes from being driven by something. So when I answered this question, I kind of answered it indirectly, and I feel like the way I answered it was really leading to drive. So the one thing I didn't do though is I explain where drive comes from. And I'm gonna give you guys 3 ways how I found a reason to be driven. So drive for me comes in 3 ways, and this is how I compounded my drive. Number 1, it comes from principles. Every action has an equal or opposite reaction, meaning if you're carrying yourself in a particular way, whether that be negative or positive, you're going to get that right back to you, right? Karma. So you got to have principles. You got to have set things to believe in, like spirituality, or, you know, being respectful, loyalty. All of these things are good qualities to have and build your character. That way, when you're acting out, when you're acting accordingly, you're gonna get that right back. And this is definitely gonna help you find your drive. The other thing is experiences. Now, this plays a huge role for me, because when I look back at all my experiences, this truly fuels and, in a sense, gives me a sense of purpose, because I look back and I'm just like, these experiences I took and I dissected them and I turned them into life lessons, you know. So my experiences really are lessons. So when I dissected these experiences, I was like, okay, how can this serve me? How can I flip this around into something positive and in turn help somebody else? So when I combined this character and these principles along with my experiences and formed them together and created a fucking concoction of chemicals, and nah, I'm fucking with you guys. I know what the fuck I'm saying. But when I combine these together along with goals, boom, I got fucking drive. When I'm making my goals, these particular goals are like fucking through the roof. These are like sky limit, like they're fucking dreams. Now it's always good to have short-term goals to build that up, but these dreams that are just really almost like not like impossible, they're important. And they're important because it always gives you something to work towards. Like, you're not gonna peak there, you're just gonna keep going and going. And the worst case scenario is you just fucking end up somewhere higher than you could have been. So you always have a mountain higher to climb. You don't have anywhere where you're gonna peak, and that involves growth. You know, so I hope that makes sense. So you have principles, you have experiences, and you have goals. Now, one last thing I'm gonna give you guys is a tool. One tool that I use to, I guess, keep my drive alive is a vision board. And a vision board is so helpful because I'm a visual learner. I'm a visual type of person per se. When I see images, that really gets absorbed by my subconscious mind. And as we know, and as you guys know, I love talking about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind accepts all information, whether good or bad, whatever you're doing, whether it's, whatever you're watching, whatever you're listening to, whatever energy revolves around you, whatever energy you bring to yourself, the subconscious mind is going to absorb that. Now, since I know that I'm a visual type of person, I'm going to put in front of my face things that's going to bring me drive, and that is going to further solidify this is who you want to be. So I'm going to share with you guys a picture of my own vision board, and it basically revolves around my children. It revolves around God. It revolves around certain goals. Obviously, you want money to prosper, so it revolves around that. It revolves around reading and obtaining more knowledge. So these type of things can help you build and sustain your drive. And like I said, this is where your motivation will come from. Your motivation is going to come from here, from there, from all over the places if you have that drive. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm going to be making more videos like this. I'm going to be asking more questions. Actually, if you guys have any questions for me right now, drop it in the comment section and I'll see if I could do a video on that. If you guys liked or you feel like this content has served you in one way, shape, or form, please share, like, and subscribe. As always, rise above.
I'll never be the same.